Hi, Facebook land. How are you? So this is Katrina Garcia with KG Website Designs with another tip. And this one is one that I actually am using myself and a lot of people ask all the time. Is one-stop shop system really the best thing for me? So you want to ask yourself a couple things before you even decide if this is a good fit for your business. One, you want to ask about cost, because with a one-stop shop, it's going to have a cost that may be a little bit more than what you pay for one of your systems. But when you look at overall all the systems that you have in place for your business and how much those are in comparison, you're probably going to find you're going to be saving yourself about maybe $175 or more, depending on what you're paying for what. And of course, the bigger your list is, the more cost it is, especially for your client resource management piece, your CRM, because a lot of times businesses, or systems, I should say, will go based on how big your list is, because the bigger it is, the more cost it is. So you want to look at those factors when you're looking at a one-stop shop. But a one-stop shop, it used to be that it was, some things were really good and other things were, not so much. And they'd have one thing that they'd say is a one-stop shop, but it didn't work so well with this piece. But here's the thing you want to remember with a one-stop shop system. When I say one-stop stop system, when I say one-stop shop system, what I mean is it should have your client resource management piece in place, ability to build your website, your funnels on it, ability to do your messaging and your emailing campaigns, ability to set up triggers and so forth, so that if this happens and they sign up here and they say either yes or no, then the next step and so on and so forth to push them in to the process you want them to be pushed into. Emailing and newsletter pieces. I mean, these are, and social media, and these are all things that you need for your business to be systemized so that your business works better for you and you don't have to work so hard on the systems. And that's what a one-stop shop is all about. And there's a lot of them out there. There's Salesforce is trying to pull one together. You've got Keep, you've got Thrive, you've got High Level, you've got Kartra, you've got Kajabi, you've got a bunch of them out there. And what I always tell people when they're looking at these one-stop shop systems is a couple things you want to keep in mind. First, what I talked about is price. Look at the price and how much you're going to save based on all of the systems you currently have in place. Two, you have to be able to utilize their systems. Don't try and utilize it with this piece and this piece and this piece, because now you're still in the trap of, well, now I'm paying this much for MailChimp and I'm paying this much for this over here and I'm paying this much for that over there. You're not saving any money. So you have to be comfortable with that system and being able to utilize it and setting it up. Three, you want to make sure that it has all of the faucets in it that you need. Like there are some systems, they have a calendar piece, but maybe it's a one-way push. And when I say one-way push, it only pushes one way to the calendar. And then you have to set it up on the other end to make sure that that calendar piece was set up properly. Two-way push means that when somebody sets up an appointment, it goes not only on their calendar, it gets shown on your calendar as well, and you don't have to worry about it. It's already done for you. So there are a couple things you want to look at in regards to their systems. Four, is it easy for you to utilize? Is it easy for you to do and set up? A lot of times these systems will have a cost of setup, or they'll have support to help you with that as well. And that way you have the opportunity to still set this up. But you also want to think about when you're going through their training process, is it more difficult than it needs to be? Or is it not capturing in your brain? Because every system does things differently. Whether you want to admit it or not, they all do things differently. And our minds all work differently, especially when it comes to business. So you want to pick something that's going to be really easy for you to implement and easy for you to learn. And when I say that, you also want to make sure that, like I said, you're looking at everything that's in that one-stop system that has everything in it that you want. Because there are some systems that don't have the social media piece in it. There are some systems that don't have the calendar piece in it. There are some systems that don't have the email campaigning piece in it. There are some systems that look at third-party pieces to be a part of it. So now, once again, you're starting to pay for all these other pieces as well as the one-stop shop. So how much money are you really truly saving? So these are things you want to think about when you're looking at a one-stop shop system for your business. But the key thing, and I'm going to give this to you because it's something I'm learning along the way, there's two things that really successful businesses have in place that make them so successful and able to do what they do well. One is everything is systemized. In their business, everything is systemized. They set it and almost forget it. All they have to do is go in and make a few changes, done. But it's already done for them. You get your emails, everything is done. So they don't have to go in and think about it. They've already set it up. The second thing is they have a team that helps them manage those systems. And if you find the right system, a lot of times it can manage itself. But as we all know, as you're growing and your business is growing, you're going to need that help. So those are the key things. Those two key things are what really successful business owners have in place: a system and a team. And if you have those two things and you start getting those things in place now and used to that, and it will help you to be able to do more, and it'll help you to build your business and grow your list and grow your impressions out there for your potential clients. And isn't that all we want to do? So hopefully you found this tip successful tip helpful. I'm Katrina Garcia with KG Website Designs. If you need anything from us or you have questions, by all means, give us a shout out. KG Website Designs. Thanks so much for watching.